Human Utopia have really taken our disaffected students on a journey today. The students we had when they came in this morning were shy, quiet, only cared really about themselves and how they were doing, but I've really seen them open up today in the discussion that they've had and really hearing them talk about themselves in a really positive light.
I thought today was different. When we started to do the group work, I started to feel more comfortable, like I could tell them things that I wouldn't really tell my friends.
Today I came to volunteer to help out with the Year 9s. I heard really inspiring stories of how different students were bullied in different ways and how some of them have overcome fears and how they're going to do better in the future.
The sessions today have been superb. The students have gained massively. The insight we've got into some of our very difficult students has been brilliant. They've had an opportunity to really open up in front of people that they'd never trust before, they've never met before.
I was always in trouble at school. I was just trying to impress my mates. To be someone I wasn't.
We're here today with our youngsters in Year 9. We've had opportunity to watch our students. When our students started to mix with students from other schools, they showed more self-confidence, more self-esteem. It was almost as if they could break away from who they had been known to be, and they could be that better person, that potential that's there within them.
It brought you together, it made you work well in the team.
I'm Tom Welsh, I'm Director of Edyou, a research organisation I set up 3 or 4 years ago to facilitate schools in running their own context-rich research projects. The conference we're running with Human Utopia today is a combination of things. Human Utopia working with the students, doing what they do best and doing it brilliantly. Edyou are involved in working more with the staff to talk about how they might evaluate the efficacy of what Human Utopia are doing. And I think all too often it's easy to throw initiatives at challenges within a school without actually then looking at how effective they are.
The Edyou part of it was really interesting because I'd read some of the research that Tom's been involved in. Our time is to be a bit more reflective, a bit more personalised, a bit more in-depth about what we're doing.
Really interesting research evidence with regard to British working class free school meals students and what makes them tick and what helps them succeed in schools.
The Edyou session was really useful, particularly for me as a sociology and psychology teacher, to hear about real research and the research methods that have been used and how we can apply those findings into our school.
What we've done this morning is a baseline with all of the students, and it's a baseline of an element of their overall resilience, and we're looking at self-efficacy and optimism. The tool that we use today is a standardised psychometric test, and this is standardised against all students of this age in the country. So there have been a number of years really and hundreds of thousands of students involved in refining the questions, and what we will then do is work with each school to retest the optimism and self-efficacy in each of their students at a later date to see what impact today's work has had.
Well, I feel better now, as I know I shouldn't listen to other people. I feel much more confident.
I would advise anyone who wants to do this to contribute because it's been a really inspirational experience.